Hi guys, it's Tiffany. I'm back again. And I know all of our longtime followers are gonna know that view and know who those ears belong to. Yeah, hi beautiful. I know. Hi my beautiful girl. Sadly, they belong to our beautiful girl, Disco. Disco, through no fault of her own, has been returned to us. And honestly, when I say to no fault of her own, it really was to no fault of her own. We are very diligent when we find homes, potential homes, foster homes for our dogs. We are extremely, extremely transparent when it comes to their personalities, their quirks, any issues that they might have. We tell people up front right away because we don't want our dogs coming back. So if it doesn't sound like it's something that you can deal with or have the ability to handle or have the right home for or anything like that, you know right in the beginning, so that we don't have to go through putting our dog in a home where they get comfortable and think that this could be it and then end up being returned again through no fault of their own. Disco is an amazing girl. Amazing. You can see right now we are on the Chase Lounge in her room. She is so starved for affection. Right, Mommy? Yes. That she just threw herself across my legs. Hi, pretty girl. Let me see if I can see your face. No, you just want to lay down. Yeah, she just wants to lay down. She's so starved for affection that she just threw herself across my legs. Every once in a while, she'll flip her head back because she wants to give me a kiss. She is such a sweet girl who just wants her person. Does she have some limitations? Yes, and we go over them with every person that's interested. She must, absolutely must, be an only dog. That means no cats, or it must be an only pet. That means no cats, no birds, no other dogs. She has to be the only pet in your home. But at 75 pounds of nothing but snuggle, love, mushiness, she's really all you need. She absolutely loves going for car rides. She is the type of dog that if you have to go run errands, go to the bank, do anything where you don't have to leave her in the car, like the grocery store, something like that, that obviously is out. But if you've got to run to the bank, or you're going to go run and pick up some food, or you're dry cleaning, or, go to the post office, anything like that where you're staying in the car, she is the perfect companion because she loves to go for car rides. She just loves being with her person. She goes for walks. She's not huge on walks. She is a bully breed dog, so if anybody knows about the bully breed, they require to get their zoomies out every once in a while. Usually it's once a day. With her, all she would require is if you had a fenced-in yard, if you weren't a very active person, let her out, let her do some zoomies around the yard for a couple of minutes, and then she's done, and then she's calm. Unfortunately, the last home she was in didn't have a secured yard, so they could not allow her to do that, and she was too strong of a walker for the woman. So she wasn't getting, the correct amount of walks. Since she couldn't do her zoomies in the yard, you have to make up for it in walks or taking a quick jog, even if she wants to jog. Of course, only in the early morning hours or after the sun goes down because it's too hot to do it during the day. But that's really all she needs, because she's perfect in every other way. We have had her at various foster homes. The last one, like I said, didn't work out for those reasons. The one prior to that, the only reason that foster did not adopt Disco is because their life was seriously changing. They were a home that had 2 boys. The father traveled for work, so he was never home. The mom was home with the sons, and they had a fenced-in yard. Disco would go out, run around, sleep in bed with the sons. She was perfect. They loved her. They adored her. But both sons went off to college, and they went very much north to Jacksonville. And the mom wanted to be able to see the sons as much as possible, with the father traveling all the time for business, so they ended up selling their house. And the mom, just being her, with, just needed a small place up there, so they were renting, and of course they couldn't find any place that would take Disco. So that is the only reason that foster did not keep Disco, because they said she was perfect in every way, and they loved her and adored her, but their situation was seriously changing. So, come here, Mommy. Come here. I was trying to move so I could get your face, babe. You gonna lay there? Okay. We've had our wonderful volunteers, Jennifer and Caitlin, take her home for extended stays several times. She's an absolute angel in their home. They love and adore her. They cannot take her only because of shared custody type deal with another dog that comes and goes. And Disco has to be an only dog, so it wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't work out. Otherwise, they would adopt Disco. So we know we've had some comments in the past that, she's gone to so many fosters and has had come back. So, what's wrong? There must be something wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Disco. It's just been bad timing or just not the right circumstances. Again, as I said, if Jennifer or Caitlin are watching this video, I am sure they would jump on and say and tell you themselves that if Blue, the other dog, wasn't in the picture, they would take Disco home and keep her forever. But Disco does need to be an only pet, so that does not work. She has gone on overnight stays at La Quinta with several of our volunteers who love and adore her. They take her out to dinner or to brunch. She's fantastic. She sits near the table like an absolute angel because she's just so happy to be with her people. Come here, Mommy. What are you doing? She wants so desperately to get out of here, to get out of this room. This is what she does. She just stares at the door. She just wants out of here. She wants her person or her people. She wants her home. She wants her bed to cuddle on and her couch to cuddle on. And it absolutely kills us that it has taken so long to find this girl a forever loving home, because I'm telling you, she's perfect. She's perfect. If she could go to a home that had no other pets, that had a fenced-in yard where she could get her 5 minutes of zoomies out, and she could sleep in bed, and she could cuddle on the couch, and she could go for car rides with you, she would be the most perfect most grateful, most amazing pet you've probably ever owned in your life. She's just easy. She is completely and totally house trained. She's non-destructive. We just leave her these benny bones and antlers if she feels like chewing on something. She is smart. She is so smart. She wants to learn. I've taught her a couple of tricks that she may or may not remember because it's been a long time since I've done them with her. You want to see if we remember? Do you remember touch? How about high five? I don't have any treats in my hand. Oh, you heard the word treat? Can you do high five for a treat? I bet she would do it if I had a treat in my hand. But she is very smart. She's very beautiful. She's very loving. She is very affectionate. And again, we've gotten some comments or have heard some things about, well, if she was so perfect, why has she been returned? She has not been returned for anything that she has done wrong. Again, just like I went through on this video, we've told people in the past, if you want to bring disco into your home, if you're not active, if you're not an active person that can take her for a few walks a day, possibly maybe mini jog her in the morning or at night, then you need to have a fenced-in yard where she can run around for about 5 minutes and get her energy out. Once she gets her energy out, that's it. She wants to come inside, plop on the couch, and cuddle and sleep. But she's got to have one of those two options. So if you say that you're going to do those things and then you bring her home and you don't do either, then of course she's going to get a little restless. And that's not her fault. And like I said, the other foster family who was a pretty good long-term foster, because even when the kids went away to college, when they would come back for breaks or long weekends, they would come and pick Disco up and take her home. It wasn't until they finally sold the house and the mother moved to Jacksonville that she came back for good. And then this last foster just wasn't able to give her what she needed, and that is why she had to come back. And it breaks all of our hearts because she is a favorite and she is loved by everyone because she is such a good girl. I myself have taken her to brunch, I've taken her to dinner, I've taken her to the beach. She's an angel. She's an angel in the car. She's an angel out in public. And all she wants is her person. And this is what she does all day. If that does not break your heart, I don't know what will. She'll sit like that for hours, just waiting and hoping for somebody to come to the door and get her out of here. So guys, please hit the share button. It cannot be this hard to find a home for this beautiful, sweet girl. She doesn't have that many limitations. We have had dogs in the past that have severe issues. Can't be with men, can't be with women, can't be with children. Like, she doesn't have any of these issues. She just needs to be the only pet in the home, and she either needs somebody that's able to walk her or jog her once a day, jog her once a day, but walk her several times a day. Or if you have a fenced-in yard, all you need to do is open the door and let her go. that is not too much to ask for. It really isn't. There has to be somebody out there for her. So please, guys, I'm begging once again to hit the share button, because even if Disco is not the right dog for you, somebody on your friends list could share her, and somebody on their friends list could share her, and somewhere out there, somebody can see this video and go, that is my dog, I must meet her. And we can finally stop breaking this girl's heart and get her into a forever loving home. Forever loving home. So, this is Tiffany with Disco. Please, please hit the share button. She absolutely destroys us all. We all love her so much. And we would all take her home in a heartbeat if we could, but we all have other dogs. So please, guys, please hit the share button. And if you're interested in Disco, please email us at 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com or call us at 877-506-8100. It has to be her turn. It has to be. I know, every little thing you hear. This is Tiffany with Disco. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.